What is up, everyone? Happy New Year 2024. First hunt. I couldn't resist. Day one, January 1st. Yeah, as you can see over there is a Barnes and Noble. So I was like, you know what? There's no sales. I just want to go peek and see what they've got. I'm actually looking to see what they've um, replenished on their Arrow stuff because they do have an Arrow section, very small. I just want to see if they have a couple of titles in and what they're going for. And for when the sale does come, and because they do have them here, Criterion, they've already had that, and I'm gonna go out. There's a Goodwill down the street. There's another Goodwill I think I'm gonna go to, and I think I'm gonna go up to the Book Off. Today is gonna be more about, I think, quality versus quantity. Quality. I laugh at quality. My quality is some people's like crap, shit, garbage. But either way, I have a couple of titles that I've been looking at. I did get some Christmas money, so gift certificate kind of stuff. So I'm gonna probably use that today, and maybe, I don't know. I'm gonna stick within a budget though today. Again, quality over quantity. Couple of titles I've been looking at. That's what I'm shooting for. So let's see if I stay on track. All right. No more random talking. So let's go look at movies. Here we go. All right, stop number 2. Let's do this. All right, stop number 3. Let's See if we can find something. I don't see this one too often. You guys remember At First Sight? Kilmer, Sorvino. Okay, maybe. All right, fourth stop. Let's see if we get lucky. Cross your fingers. Stop 5, 6, maybe one of them two. We'll see. We'll go to both spots. Both spots. See if we're lucky. Come on, Will. One more time. One more time. Day 2. Let's make another stop. Let's go. Hey, what's going on, everyone? Adam Movie Hunter finally is ready to show you the movies. It's probably, I'm sorry guys, like a week later since the hunts or the 1 day compilation hunt. I went all over town, like 6 Goodwills, a pawn shop, Barnes and Noble, Book Off, Big Lots. It was like 4 hour tour, even longer than the SS Minnow. But I found stuff. You know, I didn't go crazy. I didn't just pick up movies just for the sake of it. I did pick up a couple of titles that I've never seen. One that I've been wanting to grab. I just haven't pulled the trigger online. It was a good, I guess it's a good price. It was the price comparable to what I've been looking at or finding it at. One was like a replacement disc. I'll get into it, but I'll just start showing you this stuff. So don't want to waste too much time with that. But before I do want to thank Cody a dude who loves movies. He nominated my channel for Horror YouTuber of the Month. It was a surprise. I love my horror. Don't get me wrong. I appreciated it wholeheartedly. It was just shock. So I'm gonna try to, for this month, I'm gonna try to get into a lot of horror. I'm gonna break out like probably first my VHS horror movies. I haven't got a chance to kind of just go through and show everybody what I've got up to this point, or still have at this point. I'm going to be going out on a hunt Tuesday because a whole bunch of fresh VHS have come to my honey hole, and I'm hoping there's going to be tons of horror. But I'm just going to show you guys what I got. But up to that point, I just, again, appreciate it, the nomination. Go over to his channel. I'm going to leave a link below, something to find your way over there. Please watch his videos, subscribe if you haven't. Watch and vote and comment below, what he tells you to do. Go and check out the other nominees. Anthony's Horror or More, Captain Horror, and Tales from the Shelf. Same thing. Subscribe, watch their content. I've had a chance to go and do myself. I've actually, to be honest, I've already seen a couple of, like Anthony's Horror or More. Does a lot of streams with Pop's Movie Dungeon. Caught a lot of that before. I think I've even been in a tournament or a battle or something. Or I watched one of the battles. I wasn't in his round or something like that. That's probably what it was. Captain Horror was fun watching his haul for Vinegar Syndrome. That I just caught up on. Seems like a cool, knowledgeable dude. And Tales from the Shelf, I think it's Eddie, I think it is. Does great videos about horror stuff. All these channels are deserving. So go and subscribe. Go and watch their stuff. And the dude, of course. Make sure to check him out. His stuff is top level. I die laughing. I need like a box of tissues when I'm watching. But let's get into the video. Get into the movies, for the video. That's what we're here for. The stuff that I picked up. So, again, I didn't get a lot. So we're just, I don't know. Let's just go with this right here. The DVDs, then like the Blu-rays, and maybe even a 4K. I finally replaced my Swim Fan cover, basically, or DVD case. Long time ago, bottom line, the plastic ripped. I didn't take care of it, and then the paper ripped. Just whatever, and I just was... One day I was a little frustrated, so I just ripped it all apart and threw it away. So I just have a blank DVD case for my other copy. The pawn shop that I went to, unfortunately, this is all they had, because they no longer buy Blu-rays and DVDs. I was a little frustrated because I haven't been there in a moment, and I finally was able to go, and they used to have some cool stuff. And this particular pawn shop said, oh, sorry, we're not buying it anymore, so this is all we have left. And, for the buck, I was like, I'll just replace the cover. So it lost me a point in one of these battles I'm talking about. That was a bonus point movie, and I had it, but I couldn't provide the cover art, so it was no point. And then I picked up one of the Goodwills, Desperately Seeking Susan and Something Wild. I know I can get Something Wild on the Criterion release, and Desperately Seeking Susan probably has a Blu-ray, I'm sure, but it was cheap. I didn't really need an upgrade. I just really wanted to see this one again. I will watch this, but it was mainly just kind of want to see Madonna. I just watched Who's That Girl a little bit ago, and kind of feeling like, I'm like, you know what? And that made me think of that movie, so I'm like, I gotta watch it. And then I found this right next to, I think it was the Private Benjamin and Protocol, if I'm not mistaken. I love Private Benjamin. That's what caught my eye. I was like, oh, okay, I already have that movie. And I'm like, does that even have a Blu-ray? I was like talking to myself in the store, and then I look over and I saw the Anchor Bay Sybil, and I'm like, oh, what's this? So I just took a look. I was like, you know what, Spike Lee, I don't see this movie that often out there. I know I hadn't seen it. I was like, what's this? What is this movie? So I just took a quick scan, and it popped up for a crazy price. And I was like, okay. So it's probably sought after. It's something that's, out of print, obviously. And I took it. I took it home. I couldn't leave it, and especially not what it was going for. I'm like, I'm going to give this movie a shot, because if it's that rare and uncommon. I'm like, this is probably my only chance to watch it. So that was the other reason. So Girl 6, a Spike Lee joint, came home. Let's go with the Barnes and Noble because that was my first stop. That was the whole reason I even went out. To be honest, it wasn't for a sale there. It was more again just to peek at the Arrow titles, and then I was like, you know what, I can't wait, and I'm just gonna grab this because I don't know if there's gonna be a lot of the limited editions left because the big boxes for Arrow, they seem to, once they go, they're gone, and it just makes it so much easier when it's right there, and it was comparable to what I was finding online. So this is not it. The Outsiders. I grabbed this because it was on like a little sale. It was normally like $9, and this was like half off, still sealed. And I was like, you know what? This is gonna be a perfect double feature to go with this one, The Warriors. So they had one of these, one of the 4Ks left. They had a Blu-ray set and then a 4K, just one each. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna grab it. Now's the time. So it's going to go up probably with the other Arrow big boxes over here, maybe somewhere else. I have some other Arrow put away, and I'm like, I don't know where I'm going to put this right now until I get my man cave back. But it was like, again, 30% off the sticker rate because you never want to pay the MSRP from Barnes. They're crazy with their list price, but as long as you got the sticker on, do the math, it comes down, because that's like $18 off the sticker price. It was like $41 for the 4K, and I'm like, that's about what I've been seeing it. So anyways, Warriors, grabbed it. So that's what we got. That's what we got right there. So I have like the old Blu-ray director's cut one. That's all I have of that particular movie. So I'm like, it's an upgrade, we'll say. Now, the other main reason I went out is, if I didn't mention, I think I just had the book off. I know it was in there. There was one movie that I've been watching for like 2 years. It's been there for that long, and it was always like, what I sometimes do is I'll check the bay, and I'm like, okay, if it's going for crazy prices, it's probably not as many out there. And I'll check like Macari, other little like secondary selling apps to see what it's going for. I'm like, if it's like comparable, to the one in the store, I'm like, okay, I don't really need to pull a trigger. I'll wait. And this one I've been, same thing, waiting on because I found a lot of them for the same price. And I'm like, okay, if I want to get it, I'll get it, but I'll wait, whatever. I checked this one recently, and it was like, okay, the last couple ones like double or triple the price of what it was at the store. And was like, maybe this is time. And I really wanted to watch the movie, so I picked it up. This is not the movie either. But I did grab My Name is Bruce. What you guys did see in the video, I was grabbing the same thing. This was normally listed in the $34, $39 at that store. It was the $14.99. Finally, it was like, I better grab it. This was the only copy they had to. They had, I think, 2 before, but both were listed in the high price range. So I don't know why this one came down. Checked the disc, everything was great. So, boom. I finally got me a copy. They call me Bruce. Bruce Campbell movies, it's like you can't go wrong. Tim Takis, he knows Bruce Campbell. He knows that's a good one. Let's see, Phantom of the Paradise. Know nothing about it, but it's a Scream Factory. It was a good deal. I can't remember what I paid for this one, but I grabbed it. It says, what does it say? He sold his soul for rock and roll. Which to me, I'm hoping it has good music, to be honest. I'm sure it has like some good tunes. If it does, then I'm going to like it. At least a little bit. Maybe it'll at least be watchable. And then the final one, the one I was talking about, a Kino Lorber release, The Taking of Beverly Hills. Little action with Ken Wall. Not your most common movie. I haven't seen this thing in forever. I remember watching it as a teenager, laying on the couch one day. It was like on Showtime or some cable channel. It came on, and I'm like, the title caught my eye, so it made me keep I let it play. And then I'm like, okay, started off pretty interesting, pretty cool concept. Basically like people come and take over Beverly Hills to like heist Beverly Hills to like take all the shit out of it.
So they're thinking large scale, not just taking a bank or, a store like or a house. They're taking like the whole town, tricking the people. I don't want to spoil it because it's cool and stuff, but that's the basic concept. And he's like, wait a minute, something there. So the random Ken Wall saves the day, um, or attempts to save the day. So that's what we did. That's what I got. I mean, at the movies, on the movie hunt. Let's get the money shot. Let's see. I don't even know if we got all these right here. Nope, nope, nope. All confusing, all messed up again. She said, "Come on, get it right." Okay, so here's the movies. I have more to go. I have definitely more to show. I went to swap meet today, and I'll get that up here in a minute. Kind of cold. Probably not cold for where you guys are. I've seen there's snow everywhere across the country, and there's no snow out, but for me it's cold. So I'm gonna try to get it done. Keep warm. So we'll get this wrapped up. All the normal good stuff. Like, comment, subscribe, hit some bells, hit some stuff, type some stuff. Just have fun. Watch a movie. Later.